Hello YouTube, it is Damien, it's Rise of a Nation, it's episode 2 of Rise of a Nation, and today we have our very first game of the main save. I am excited, the Twitch chat is pumping, and if you're excited for the main save and our very first game of it, hit that like button on that YouTube, just underneath there. Subscribe to the channel because we've got so many more episodes to go. This is just the start. There is so much to do. If you didn't see the first episode, you would know that we started the database with a mistake. We started in late August because that's where we started for the lead save the sim to the start of Christmas, right? So it was less simming time, and we forgot to change it. So we've had no preseason. None of this preseason stuff's been good. We've simmed about 4 in-day game, 4 days. It's taken us an hour. We've actually made a signing in that hour as well, and I'm going to show you who that is as well. But we just had a guy reject the contract, right? And this is the level where we're at. He wanted £70 a week. I could only offer a max of 45. That's 55, 65, plus another 5 for your quick math. It's 25, right? Pounds extra. I gave him an extra $200 signing on bonus and an extra $200 make the team of the year bonus. He said no. He was a good little left back. He's here on loan, actually. We might start with him. Where is that left back? Sophus? Yeah, Sophus. We need a left back because we actually don't have a left back, a proper left back anyway. Teo, who you will be introduced to this first ever 11 in just a second here for FSB. Teo's a very good right back, but can only play left back, partially, and he has to play there because we don't have one. We don't have a natural left back. So I wanted him in, and he rejected me. So we're hoping in 4 weeks' time he lets me come on board. But yeah, you would imagine we don't have any money to spend at all. No, we do not. I don't know how we're going to raise money for that as well. Dim Sim mentioned maybe we can look at the youth players that we have and maybe loan them out to like amateur clubs below us and that. I don't know how much money they're going to pay for that, but that's something we'll have a look at. I want to get into this first game first, right? In terms of our projection and all that, though, we are projected to be in some hurt for some seriously long time. Unless we go on a cup run, I know that next pre-season I'm going to try and get in some of the bigger clubs around the nations. We might even look to some English Premier League clubs that come on down for a friendly. Look definitely to FC Midland, like Brøndby and all those sort of clubs that come on down. And maybe get some income through some gate receipts and keep us afloat. It might be something that we'll do, but yeah, it'd be very interesting to see how we go about making money. Now, second thing that we need to speak about. You guys would have seen in the last episode, the league splits off. All these guys are getting relegated because I think of next season, it's actually going to be 1/3 division. And this season, they're getting rid of the 2 groups. So everybody down here is going to go bye-bye. Everyone in this spot is going to go with the same people in Group 2 or Group 1. No, we're in Group 1, they're in Group 2. Group 2, and they're going to make an 8-league thing, and everybody else here gets kicked to amateur football. By the way, if that happens, that's the end of the save because we get sacked. Because we go down to a division that can't be loaded on FM. But it'll be very interesting to see what happens if that happens, and hopefully we just stay up. In terms of the season and all that, as you can see, you got all this here. The season preview is as stated. We're meant to finish 20th. It was 21st, and then we made a signing up top, and I'll show you who it is. And look, that's how they're predicting we're going to play. I'm telling you now, we're playing 4-4-2. Very similar to the ones we're playing at Leeds. I might change it slightly, just so players can play a little bit more natural, and I'll show you what I mean. And this is a new signing. Sebastian Lodal was, in my very first scout, was listed to me as a player that was on a free. I looked at him and went straight away. I'm like, mate, you're quick, and you can finish, and you got decent composure. As you can see, I've kind of changed the attributes and how they look to reflect the level. Anything of 13 plus is really good for this level is what we've seen. And anything above a 9 is, decently solid. So 9 plus is green, 13 plus is the golden stats that you look for. And anything that's above a 5 is just A-OK, right? And then you got those red stats 4 and below. This guy just does the business. He's got okay composure with decent finishing for the level, okay passing, great teamwork, good physicals, and that's what I look for in the lower divisions. There's some people that can run. He was here playing in the division last year at Dublin, played 18 games, only 4 goals, but we played a very hyper-attacking system that you guys were seeing with the Leeds, obviously, in the lead save. So, and he comes from, FC, I can never pronounce it, Midtjylland, where my boy, Aaron Mabil, is, and hopefully still is. Yes, he's there. There you go. One day, Aaron, me and you will reunite in Danish football, maybe. Who knows? I need money. It's not going to happen anytime soon. But yeah, and then if you look here, it's all one division here, but there's some teams, and there's a team here. These guys, also semi-professional, but just go have a look at the squad. This guy was predicted to get golden boot, and he's playing centre defensive mid. If he's in our sort of division, we are in deep poopy caca. You get where I'm going with this, right? We're going to be up a paddle. We're going to be up a creek without a paddle, and that is not a great creek to be up of. Anyhow, that's how the saying goes. In terms of the team, we've actually got a decent little thing. I'm looking at a goalkeeper. Olivia Sandria tried to sign as well, but got nowhere near the money. He's a Canadian. He's 20, but definitely the best from what I've seen from our scout. It's been 4 days, so not much. But goalkeeper-wise, we'll touch on that. We have a bit of a problem there too. One thing I'm going to say, I think going forward we're okay. Got at the back, no good at all. Interestingly, we were actually made favourites for this game. We also have a transfer for Benjamin Vidal, which I've stalled. He's 16, he's quick, he's got good natural fitness. I definitely want to try use him this year. He wants to leave because he was here as a breakthrough prospect and wanted a bigger role. Now changed to a squad player, so I'm hoping if I reject that, he'll be happy. And I am planning to use him, but as you can see here, that's why he wants to leave. Good player to keep a tab on. I think he could be really decent. And then there was this one here, and as you can see, against Holstebro, we're predicted to be favourites, which is not bad. Now, before we get into this game, we go back and have a look at Holstebro. They are predicted to, they also got promoted with us. So, in terms of promotion, relegation sort of things, to come up against a club that also got promoted first came in, I'm really happy with. That is not too bad. It's a nice way to start. Now I'm going to get into this team here. Attacking the positive, nope. In terms of changes, this is what our assistant would do, nope. Would not do that at all, nope. I'm happy with what I've picked. And yeah, you will see straight off the bat with these star ratings that it's like, well, left back that's 1.5 star, that's all I've got. And then I'm almost tempted to just be like, whatever, gang, I'm just going to let it go. I'm going to let us play aggressive football, wherever it's positive. And you can see from there onwards, from midfield onwards, we actually look all right. But your first ever starting 11 is Lassie Pedersen. Now, he's got good determination, he's got good ability, but the big thing is I'm 5'7" and tried to play in goals. Yeah, I knew what I was doing and whatever, but there's times where I wanted to come for a cross, or the times I wanted to make a dive and do everything right, but you're just too short. Lassie's probably in the same vein of form. Probably a bit too small to be a first choice goalkeeper, but hopefully he proves me wrong. He's the only other option we really have. Like, the other guy that's here is not fit and isn't as good. So hopefully Lassie can prove me wrong. He's got 9 one-on-ones, hopefully make a few big saves, and there we are. Jensen, as much as on paper, he probably is our best fullback. I want him out. I want him gone. I know it's a bit harsh, but I just don't see how a guy of 8 speed is going to be okay. I will say he can cross the ball and he's a very good dead ball specialist. So maybe I'm being a little bit harsh. But I'm putting him as a fullback on attack. Yeah, the speed's not there. We'll just see what happens, and off we go. Stockholm wants to play as a covering centre-back, so I'm going to leave him at that. And yet again, no playing, no ball plan. No one can pass. He got free passing. You're not playing no ball plan. Yeah, not the quickest. Yet he wants to be a covering centre-back, so we'll see how this goes. No real determination, but he does know how to man mark, so credit to him. For the level, apparently he's not bad. Hansen's your captain. I think he's our best centre-back by far. I think he's physically okay for the level with some decent pace and stem. I think at 6 foot he's okay. He's got good determination, makes a very good decision. He's always in the right position. This guy is nailed on at 27. And I feel for this guy, Teo. He has to play left back because we don't have a left back. This guy at fullback, on attack, yeah, he can't cross. Yeah, he can't dribble. What he can do is knock a ball past the opponent and sprint after it. He's probably one of the quickest players in the league. Maybe not. I don't know. But he's quick for me. And yeah, I think this guy could become really good. Good potential. Ready to start at 16. Keep an eye on Teo and his growth. The midfield's where it's exciting. We got Mads. Now, Mads is a 19-year-old. He's 3-star with 5-star potential. A bit more known as a fringe player. I'm putting him on a central midfielder on attack because 15 long shots. AKA, you see side of goal, Matty. You smack it, mate. And Mads in the middle of the park is going to be pretty good. Alongside our best player at the club, Jonathan Harbo. He is already the division above sort of player and can develop. I wish we could tie him down to a contract. We can't because he would probably fetch a little bit of money and we could sell him. He's got good passing, decent vision as well. He can run. He's got a decent long shot. He's got decent physicals. And you know what I'm doing? I'm playing as a deeper line playmaker on support. I'm actually just saying to him, you're that good at passing the ball. Get on the ball, move the ball. be good. Be my Sandro Tonali, basically, from Leeds or Calvin Phillips. Then going forward, we're in a really good spot. Helselov's coming in on the left. This is the spot I ummed and ahed about a lot because there's a couple of wingers here that are really quick on the left-hand side that I wouldn't mind using, but Philippe is going to be out there. He's not the worst. I think Lindenberg at 19 is so well-rounded that he deserves the play and has the potential. He's just not dead Dutch, because dead Dutch means you're good at everything, but for this level is really bloody good because he can do everything. And then we had Vidal who can play out there, who I think at 16 with the pace deserves the play, but find it very hard to start him over Herselov. And then there's even Sorensen who can play on that side as well. He is pretty good out there too, and he can play this side, and he can play in the middle, and he can play in here. Sorensen as well. And then this guy as well. The 21-year-old is really quick. So we've got options on the left. On the right, not so many, but we can chuck people out there. Yeah, Olivia is natural, he's quick, he likes it, I like it. I think for the level, he's not bad. He can't cross the ball. We'll see how bad that is. But he can do everything else at a decent level. Hopefully, Olivia can do a job. Show's already here at the club. I think we've got a player here. No complete forwards, because we don't really have a complete forward. Person that can play complete forward. But as a poacher on attack, just put him on the last man. Tell him to run. Tell him to get in the box. Tell him to header. Tell him to finish. He's got 14 headering at 6'2", with good determination. He's not bad. And you guys saw Ladol. He's 5'10". He'll be a menace as an advanced forward up top as well. So that's your first ever team. On paper, not the worst. If you go to Lafol, he's a decent player for level 2. So anyone that's 3-star or more is of the level. Anyone less than 3-star isn't. And I think from what you can tell, we've got a couple of players that are decently at the level. We've got one guy that is far above the level, and then we've got a lot of people that are borderline the level below. You can see how these guys got promoted in real life. I've got a lot of guys that are probably too good for the amateur division below, but not good enough for this semi-professional, professional third division of Denmark football. I'm excited, right? The Twitch chat is excited. You're excited because now I'm shutting up and getting into a game. And away we go. We also have to have a goalkeeper on the bench. I normally don't do that, but there you go. Squad numbers, right. Adal, give him the 45. Mario Balotelli. People are wearing the wrong numbers, aren't they? This is going to annoy me. Teo needs a number. Fullback number, 35. That's fine. Olivia Johnson, don't know who you are. Give him the 27. And Vidal can wear the 28. Was going to give him the 14, but he might not stay. 3 people players are making their debut. People are happy that we're pressing, which is good. Hits more crosses more often, which is good. Hold position. People are actually really happy with the shape, which is nice. Suits his positioning, which is good. Suits his passing, which is good. And the formation, a lot of people think was going to be left us open at the back. Probably. But I want to see how we go. I want to start on the front foot. And then if it's super clear and not good enough at this level, sure, I'll park the bus somewhere. Their team, I have no clue who any of these guys are. If you do, kudos to you. Let's play our game and see how we go. We got a bit of a younger team, so I wouldn't mind. First game under me, just go play your football. The boys seem motivated at that. I'll take solace in that. In terms of the opposition here, we have enough coaches that surely there's going to be people here that we need to. Yes, all right. I am going to do what I do anyway at Leeds, and this could hurt us because we're not at a level where people have got good enough work rate to press properly. But press those wide men. Don't let them get the ball in. When the ball goes out there, you put your trap on them and you win them there because it forces them into our blocker plays in the middle of the park. That's what I'm going to go with. Camo is here, the Danish lower division, mate. Here we go. It's on for young and old. Hurry in, good to see you in the chat. Sorry I've ignored you, it's been a long time. Score prediction for our first ever game in the Denmark third division and our first ever game of the main save. I'm going out on a limb. We're going to surprise and win 5-1. Someone else give me something. Lodal on hat-trick on debut. My Dimson, give me a prediction. There's no one in the stands. We've got like 10 guys. 3-1 win. All right, first things first, we need to change all the cameras. All right. I've been using TV, and I've been using a little less height than that. I've been using about that, and we want to go on a key highlight, and we want to go as quickly as possible here with a little bit of that. I think that is kind of what we go with. If anyone has any other suggestions, by all means. We are in the white, ladies and gentlemen, before anyone forgets. I could have told you that too before we saw this. I didn't know. And there's a highlight from kickoff. Anyway, Teo heads down, and that's going to be that. It's a hot day here. Need the water. Ball thrown in into Pedersen, laid back one, and he finds Mel. Calling names going to be anything. Anyway, Tim I can pronounce. That's a header. Pedersen makes a save. Well done, the 6-foot goalkeeper. Love to see it, mate. Can we build from the back? Instead, he goes long, but he finds Sko. Harb, looking for Lodals, found Sko instead. Shoo! Oh, I don't know how you pronounce it. Is it Shoo? Shoo? Skoo? I don't know, but it was a chance. He should have scored, maybe. And anyway, Stockholm does well. Alright. Killer Rick. I'll go with that. Agard. It sounds like a little sort of thing. Agard. Anyway, there he is again. I'll say it every time like that. Every time I touch the ball, I'll say it like that. Tim. Ball in. Zeta looks like Agard. He's missed. Agard did not score because he was offside in the build-up. I called it. Said he looked offside. Apparently we're not going to see that. Interesting. Anyway, Jensen. Good from set pieces. Well, our first ever goal was a goalkeeper mistake. Welcome to the Denmark lower divisions, ladies and gentlemen. It is a mistake by the keeper. He's come for it here, and he's just basically handed us a goal. I'll take that. We're 1-0 up inside 12 minutes. We also need to go to here, and we need to go to replay behind goals. Well then, there we are. We have a pirate in the middle of the park for Holstebro, and he can hit a ball. How good are you, guard? Maybe we sign him. He's a cult hero. 25 years of age. Give me a scout. He has 7 long shots. Didn't look like it then. Right. Anyway, continue on. Karius has joined the 3rd division. Sounds like it. Probably belongs there too. That is a poor throw in Jensen. And Nicholas's ball was cut out by Stockholm. And Mads finds Sko. Lundfelt for distance just over the bar. We're looking okay. We're not looking the greatest, but not looking bad. We've had okay possession. Not the best pass completion, but that will come with time. Having a horrible pass completion, actually. But we're 1-0 up, and that's all that matters. We're actually getting a lot of chances away too, which is nice. 40 minutes played, we're looking okay. This is probably the sort of team where we probably should drop the passing ability. The passing tempo. Twiggy, how are you? Good to see you, mate. You ready for a few days of 40? Anyway, I'm going to get into the dressing room. I'm pleased how things are going, boys. Start the second half. I'm going to make a slight change, and if we concede, my fault. We play this extremely high tempo. I think it is probably not the worst thing to drop it a little bit here. Right? Just to increase our chance of hitting a few more passes. If it doesn't change, then I'm talking absolute gibberish, aren't I? Yeah, it's going down. It does not matter. Hey, we're top of the table. Stop the count now. Stop it now, boys. Anyway, Olsen heads away. Picked off there, and it's going to be Harb Rowe. And he is going to go and get pressed, but that's a good ball. Liddell got tackled, but that's a poor clearance. Shu got numbers. Jensen, ball down the line. Lonfeld cuts it. Liddell blocked. It would have been a goal in his debut, and it's not over yet. It's Pedersen. It's over. That's fine by me, mate. We can leave it as over. Anyhow, we could have been up. Time is ticking here. 60-odd minutes played. Jensen's good over a dead ball. He's got 12 free kick taking. Chips that one, but cleared. And Mahel is going to go on the break. And that's a ball down the line into Tim. Good old Tim. I can pronounce Tim. Keep him that easy. Zetterquist. I think I pronounced that pretty well, eh? We conceded. I'm going to put myself in the back. His name's Zetterquist, and I pronounced that. Mwah. That was molto bene. Emil Zetterquist makes it 1-1. That's a good ball in and a good finish. We get hit on the break from a set piece, which is not nice. And yeah, right. In terms of things going on here, we have a lot of people that are on bookings. I think I'm going to bring this Vidal guy into the middle of the park. He can play in there, and he's very good at going forward. And I think, is this Philippe guy quick? Yeah, he is. I'm going to bring him out on the right-hand side for Philippe. I think that's what we're going to do. And we're going to leave one more change to maybe make a little bit later in this game. Without knowing the players, I don't know. I'm just going to demand a little bit more from the entire team here. And there's a highlight here. Stockholm, how good are you on the ball? That didn't fill me with confidence, did it? Zetterquist. Ball goes long. He looked offside anyway. Jensen wins the header. Vidal, the new signing that has a transfer offer of $0. Not the best of ball. Mahel now. Into Lau. Ball down the line. Liberbeck. Still going with it. Lau. Good tackle. The ball into the channel. Fine screw. Liddell, the new signing. Beats one. Chips it. Stalstrop. Cuts it. Shoo! Magnus Shoo. Is that how you pronounce it? Shoo? Screw? Screw? Shoo? Shoo fly, don't bother me. I don't know. Him. He scored. It's 2-1. We're leading in our first game. Park the bus, the chat goes. Dim, we should park it, shouldn't we? All right. Let's park the bus. We deserve to be up. We haven't kept the ball, but we deserve to be up. All right. How do we go about parking this bus? We're probably going to go into 2 banks. 2 banks of that. Do I have a DM on the park? No, I don't. Right. Liddell's not had his best of game, has he? We're going to get him off. He's not had a good debut at all. If it lets me. Let's do that, and then I can do that, surely. There you go. I'm going to give Olivia into there. I think that's what we're going to do. You're going to put Short up top by himself. I'm going to go to a very defensive system. I'm just going to go and time waste it. Don't bother. Don't do that. Don't do none of this. Keep the ball. Play for a set piece. Be a bit more disciplined. Waste the time. You know, regroup, hold shape, slow it down. And let's just drop it off. And let's just do that. Don't bother. Don't get stuck in because I don't want the red card late. Let's do that. And let's go fullbacks on defend. Thanks. Fullback on defend and a fullback on defend. Thank you very much. And no covering centre back because that means you're going to drop into the 6-yard box. Let's go like that. Right, that's just what we're going to have to go with because I do lack anything else. I think there's going to be a late chance here, boys. I said 5-1. Oh, no. This could be their highlight. Shoe? Or for a second, I thought he was going to get there. All right, here we go, boys. This is where we need to not concede. That's just been thumped and thumped again. Welcome to tennis, ladies and gentlemen. It's keepy ups. How long can we keep it off the floor? That was an interesting highlight in itself. Lau now going on a run. Back to Larson. In the end, Pedersen's going to come and claim. This is a very, very nervy highlight when you're on park the bus. Pedersen takes his time. You can long it now, my man. Still going. I don't know how he got away with holding it for that long. Shoes on. What a kick from the young 5'9" goalkeeper. With a chance to win it. Shoe. No. Is it Shoe? I don't even know if it's Shoe. Ball in, cleared away. Are we playing next to a prison? Is this a prison? Are we next to a prison? Nah, surely not. Oh, no, look. Let's concentrate on the game, Damien. There's 5 minutes to go and Lowe's beaten 1 and he's got numbers in the box. Good. It's a challenge. No, we're conceding if this highlight's taking this long. I'm just going to let everybody know that, right? Headed away. Mel, we need this highlight to die right now. Yes, thank you, SI. Keep listening. It's another highlight. It's a poor throw, though. I know we're on a defensive system, but hey, we got numbers. That's a ball and a half. Chance to finish. Oh, my God. Even on defensive, we're going forward. What a ball, by the way, from the new midfielder. Hey, look. Yes, the time wasting from Monfelt. Claiming injury to waste time. Yeah, stay on the floor. Stay on the floor. You stay down. Keep like Rocky in Rocky 2 or Run. Stay down, Rock. Stay down. Number 1, by the way. This is around 14. He gets up and then knocks Apollo Creed's ribs in the smithereens in a massive body shot. Anyway, Lonfelt is doing good. Neymar would be proud, boys. He is going down in folklore. Lonfelt, what a player. He stayed down the whole time. This should be like the most longest highlight ever. And he's ready to come on. I don't know who that was. Can we click on the physio? Shot Drizzle, thank you for the follow, my man. Hey, this is sensational, boys. We throw it in. Referee whistle, yeah? That was thoroughly professional. That was thoroughly professional. We went out there. We dominated in terms of expected goals. We didn't dominate possession. Now, pass completion was pretty poor at 71%. Right? But we got the goals. Shoe scored. Lonfelt showed his experience and goes down for a minute and a half. Pedersen held the ball for a minute late doors and found a ball. That is solid. If we can do that, we will win points on the back of the fact that we can waste about 10 minutes a game. That is unreal. Well done, boys. That's a good win, boys. That is unbelievable. Looking spine. Yes, boys. You're top of the table. Stop the count. We're going up. Hey, if it works for Donald, it can work for us. Yeah, see? Oh, we're not top anymore. Don't stop the count. We need to play the season. Right, so that's game number 1 done. How did he not get booked for diving? I'm not sure how he did not get booked for diving at all. But we did all right. The boys did well. And we need to find out how to say this name, right? That's the last thing we're going to do here. So if I go to, look, I know Google Translate's a Dr. Benji thing, but I'm not doing it to like have banter with Google Translate. I'm doing it literally to pronounce a name. Hang on, let me put my headphones in. Because he's going to score goals for us this season. Show. Our first nickname of the save's coming in. The Shoe. And there you go. The Shoe. He is the Shoe. For now and forever, Shoal is the Shoe. Because we're calling him Shoe. The Shoe. Alright, boys. From Dame and everybody else here, this has been a crazy episode number 1. Well, episode number 2. First ever episode with a game in it. You know what I'm getting at. In terms of when I'm next going to see you, we have this Polygon First Division game, Cup game. We got this team here who are a Series 4 side, which I'm thinking is like not even the next level below, but the level below us after that. Then we got like a whole month of September to get through. I think what I'm going to do is have a look at the season preview, right? And we need to find out, these guys are in our division, aren't they? Not sure. It's hard because we're in this here. We're in Group 1. All right. We need to find who is a very good Group 1 side. All right. When we're playing Middle Fart. That is a great name. Middle Fart. When we're playing Middle Fart. We're playing Middle Fart. Middle Fart. I'm a little kid. We're playing Middle Fart in the end of September. And we'll see you then for Middle Fart. From Dame and everybody else here, the Twitch chat. We want to watch this man that's live. Links down below. I'll see you then. Thank you and goodbye.